Good morning, everybody, or I should say afternoon. I filmed a lovely garden tour the other day, yesterday, and I have some sad news. Stop it. This little feisty bird and her friends all got into my garden while I was at my mother's house, and half of my garden is now gone. So, needless to say, not too happy with my chickens. So we'll just let her go. And we will have another garden tour today, showing you guys what happens when chickens get into your garden. So as you can see, it doesn't look too bad yet. That's my plant from Costco. And then I have the teddy bear sunflowers there. The zinnia there. That squash is not too bad. And then we come over here. This tomato plant is gone. That is not going to come back, friends. Once you pull the top off a tomato plant, it's not going to come back. So, a tomato plant I grew from seed is now gone. This one might come back. This one fared pretty well. They dug up my potato starts in here and ate them down. And I don't know if you guys can see, there's big holes in here. There's a potato sitting there. They totally devastated these onions over here. This tomato plant is gone. That one might survive. This one only has a couple little leaves off. All of this fared pretty well. They didn't eat too much of it. But this is where it starts to get really bad. There was my beautiful lettuce that I showed you guys, the romaine lettuce. There's a sunflower laying down in there. So the zucchini is gone. All the peppers are gone, even though there was a pepper on there growing. Oh, this one, they just totally dug out, but I may be able to save that one. And this one I may be able to save. Push that down a little more. So maybe I can save those two. Two more peppers gone. All my little onions that were just starting to really take off. Might be able to save a couple. Everything in this bed gone. Everything. There was a bunch of spinach in here. Everything in this bed gone. This was the rhubarb that was planted that I was going to move over. Of course, I didn't touch the weed. This is where all my lovely kale was. That's gone. My rhubarb over here that was huge and beautiful, I don't think I can bring back. My pumpkin plant may be able to survive this. potatoes over there will survive. They're kind of overcrowded because these are potatoes that seeded themselves, so volunteers in other words. Everything in there gone, and everything in there gone. And they started to hack away at the raspberry plant, but that's going to be okay. So this is what happens when chickens get into your garden, guys. Is it the end of the world? No. Can we replant a lot of stuff? Not all of it. Can we go buy starts at the store? Yes. But can you imagine if this happened? And look, they're trying to get in still. So, moral of the story is fix your gate. Make sure that there's no access in. And not let this happen again. I couldn't film this yesterday because I almost cried. Well, I did cry. It was hard. It was hard. Look who's over here with the chickens, guys. They started flying over the fence, and so I had to take them on this side. And so far, so good. I don't know why the duck is shaking his head like that. I think he's upset. There's another development is that Mario, Mario, you're in jail. And why are you in jail, buddy? You're in jail because you won't leave the ladies alone. And the ladies are not laying as much and very stressed out birds. And he is relentless. So he's going to have to be in timeout for a while. Hopefully when his mating season ends, we can introduce him to the ladies again, and hopefully he won't be after them all. Some of my ladies, like you can see back there, that one in the very back, she's got a bunch of fur missing off her neck. Luigi seems very stressed. I don't know why. I wonder if I have to put him in there with Mario. He doesn't like being out here by himself. But Luigi doesn't go after the girls, not like Houdini, not like Mario. So, anyways, so some good news. The turkeys seem to be doing well over here. I think they're big enough. They tower over the chickens the chickens do peck at them every once in a while, but not nearly like I think they would if they were smaller. One of the turkeys is a little more aggressive than the other, and when you pick on her sister or brother, whatever it is, I still don't know what sex these guys are. Hopefully we'll know soon. It doesn't really matter. So one of them comes to the other's protection, so that's good. They do like looking for bugs over here. They don't have the grass though, so maybe I'll have to put them out in the grass in the morning over there, and then after they've spent a couple hours over there, bring them back over here. But sorry, when you live near an airport, it's hard sometimes. So that was very sad for me because I was everything was just starting to take off, right? It's when things really start taking off in your garden, and they've gone through the shock of being transplanted, and they start to take off and everything's doing great, and you're so excited because you started these things from seed, and it's your first year of getting starts to really grow, and you feel like you've accomplished something and something like this happens, it can take the wind out of your sails in a serious way. So if this has happened with you, I totally sympathize. And it's worth a good cry because it's a lot of work and it's your heart. So anyways, or happened because I wasn't very diligent. I'm here to share with you my successes and my failures, and this is one of my failures, and I thank you guys for coming along for me and caring enough to watch. Thank you guys so much for everybody who does watch, and I hope you continue to watch. Please share with your friends and family. Please like and subscribe, and you guys have a wonderful day, and as always, God bless.